The Harassment, Harmful Communications, and Related Offenses Act 2020 was signed into law on 28 December 2020. It has been brought into force by order of the Minister for Justice on 9 February 2021. The Act amends the law relating to harassment, creates new offenses to deal with the non-consensual distribution of intimate images, both online and offline, provides anonymity for the victims of those offenses. Brendan Howland TD was a leading driver in introducing this law on foot of a campaign from Jackie Fox following the tragic death of her daughter Nicole because of a persistent campaign of online harassment. This legislation was coined Coco's Law in honor of Nicole, understanding our modern world. We are citizens of Ireland, but also in the modern world, we are also global digital citizens, which has no defined borders. Digital citizenship refers to the use of technology by anyone who uses computers, the internet, and digital devices to engage with society on any level, and the responsible use of this technology is our duty. It is imperative we all educate ourselves on this legislation to ensure we do not break the law and to understand we now have protection. What does this law mean? People found guilty of online harassment, bullying, or revenge porn can be fined up to €100,000, can get up to 7 years in prison. Any individual under 17-year-olds can be prosecuted. Key features are communications, harassment, stalking, intimate images, prohibited messages. Communications includes cyberbullying or harassment by speaking, recording audio, writing, visuals. Harassment. How do you define harassment? Harassment is any unwanted behavior, physical or verbal or even suggested, that makes a person feel uncomfortable, humiliated, or mentally distressed. In our digital world, this means if you use any form of technology to follow, watch, or pester another person, or sends unwanted communication with another person, or even communicates with a third person about another person. Stalking. A defendant can be found guilty if the defendant made use of personal information about the victim. The defendant made use of an electronic device or software in order to monitor, observe, listen to, or make a recording of the victim, or his or her movements, activities, and communications without the victim's knowledge and consent. Intimate images. In relation to a person means any visual representation made by any means, including any photographic, film, video, or digital representation of a person's genitals, buttocks, or anal region, and, in the case of a female, her breasts. Revenge porn is now a crime if the person takes, distributes, or publishes an intimate image of another person without consent, or even if the person threatens to do that, or seriously interferes with the peace and privacy of the other person, or causes alarm, distress, or harm by his or her acts. Prohibited messages. The law states that a person is guilty of an offense if they intend to cause alarm, distress, or harm, and they recklessly or persistently distribute or publish a threatening, false, indecent, or obscene message to or about another person. Understanding the law is critical. Laws are created to protect all citizens. Remember, education is key. Together we get better.